We will look into this book, The Art of Thinking Clearly, written by Mr. Rolf Dobelli back in 2013. According to Mr. Dobelli, cognitive errors do occur in our day-to-day life. These are common mistakes we did repeatedly due to our own behavior and always affect our judgment. Chapter number 25, The Calamity of Conformity, Groupthink. I will start off by giving you a review of this chapter after this. Mr. Dobelli in his book has proven that these scenarios are happening in most organizations in our life. So, by the end of this presentation, we will be familiar with the scenario and the issue of groupthink. Now, let us go into the chapter itself. The author elaborates on how individual behavior will react when participating in a group of smart people. With the presence of legitimate leader, the group made reckless decision making, which result in failure. There are two main issues stated by Mr. Rolf Dobelli: conformity and groupthink. Okay. In his book, Rolf Dobelli point out two real-life situations where groupthink really took place, either in organization or business decision-making. First, the Cuba invasion by United States in April 1961. President Kennedy, equipped with U.S. intelligence information, called for unanimous decision to invade Cuba. With the influence of position and executive power in his hand, the meeting unanimously voted to say yes to the president's call. Here is where groupthink occurred. As a result, the outcome became the worst ever decision by Kennedy during his presidency. The mission failed. Okay, the second, the Swiss Air, a world-class airline. Influenced by highly paid consultant, this former CEO of Swiss Air invests hugely on their expansion strategy, including acquisition of another airline. It was a huge mistake made by the strong consensus beside having a realistic reservation. Swiss Air collapsed. Now let's look into this behavior. I will take another few minutes of your precious time. No worry guys, it is worth hearing. Okay, what is conformity? Conformity is a type of social influence involving a change in belief or behavior in order to fit in a group or team in response to real or imagined group pressure, which involving the physical presence of others, the pressure of social norms or expectation. Group pressure may take different forms. It can be bullying, persuasion, teasing, or even a criticism. Have you ever been in such situation? Clear example was when our associate Professor Devi requested to form a WhatsApp group for our class. To comply to the group, everybody requested to join the group. Am I right? Why? There is a pressure to conform for information or maybe fear to be left behind. Then there is the influence of lecturer who will evaluate our progress and assignment. That is conformity. What about groupthink? Do you think this group behavior exists in any organization? Yes. Let me convince you. First, how groupthink happens. Five features are typically present when groupthink occurs. 1. Group cohesive. 2. Group consider only a few options. 3. The group is insulted from information coming from external. 4. Stress because of great time pressure. And the last one, being dominated by a very directive leader. As a result, everybody conforms to the ideas or decisions. Group cohesiveness must be high, and a feeling for mutual cooperation should be present. When these qualities are present, the conditions for groupthink are optimal. Irving Janis, 1972. That will conclude my presentation. It is true that individual behavior will react the same when facing the situation. Rolf Dobelli suggested speak up even the team does not like it, or the leader of the group should get someone who is there to speak and give balance to conformity and involved in the group. This might avoid groupthink. Peer pressure is not always bad. Our ability to follow cues, help us fit in, succeed, and survive. Thank you for your time and trust this will benefit us.